son of a monkey's bitch biscuit on the back of a pickup truck full of fucking hay and cow shit on a Sunday. So because the co-working space that I pay $179 a month to use after hours has not yet fixed their fucking door, I can't get into the building. And because I can't get into the building, I am going to have to give you your first lecture here in the car. So pay more attention to what it is that I'm saying than to how this video looks, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I wanted to cover with you guys is that it is important. It is extremely important that you do not come into this with the idea that you're going to become an expert in every single AI tool that you come across. As a business owner, that is actually a poor use of your time. It is a poor use of your time, your energy, and your resources to attempt to become an expert in every single AI tool that you use. And the reason for that is because AI tools are very much like any other piece of technology, almost like social media, meaning that the AI tool that you fall in love with today may not necessarily be here tomorrow. The AI tool that you love today may not even be legal tomorrow. I'll give you an example. So one of the things that has happened recently with DeepSeek is that it is being claimed, and I don't know if there's validity to those claims, but it is being claimed that your keystrokes are being logged every time you use DeepSeek. If that is the case, then that presents a real security risk. And if that is the case, and it does present that type of security risk, then the likelihood that that tool is going to continue to be legal is very low. Right? Again, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's been fully investigated, and I don't know where it goes from here. Right? The other thing too is it's my understanding that DeepSeek also underwent a cyber attack recently as well, and so the tools that you fall in love with today may not even be available to you tomorrow. And so if you allow yourself to be attached to very specific AI tools, then you put your business in a very vulnerable position. Okay, so you have to be able to move, you have to be able to be fluid, you have to be able to be flexible. And so it's not about becoming an expert, and it's not always about being able, like, oh, what's the best tool for this, and what's the best tool for that, and what's the best tool for this. It's being able to make very strategic decisions about how you utilize AI technology to support you in your business, and exactly what you are using AI technology to support you in your business with. And what that requires is the ability to think critically about the problems that you have in your business that you want to solve, or the areas in your business where you want some type of support. So this is about learning how to think critically about AI, and also to think critically about where you want to use AI in your business, and to be able to be so skilled at those two things that if ChatGPT goes down tomorrow, it won't shut your entire business down, because you have married yourself to the idea of ChatGPT, right? And so you're like, I'm not going to use Claude, I'm not going to use Gemini, I'm not going to use, right? Like, you don't know how to pivot because you have married yourself to one tool. Okay? So that's where I wanted to start, because a lot of times with these types of courses, it's almost like they try to turn business owners into AI automation experts. And the reality is, unless you run an AI automation agency, becoming an AI automation expert is not a good use of your time or your resources or your energy, which is also a resource. Okay? So here's what I want you to do for your first assignment. I want you in the comments I want to hear your thoughts, right? I want to hear your thoughts. Did you expect this? What has been your experience with this? I want to hear what you think about what it is that I have said. And in addition to that, I want you to respond to one other person's post And when you respond, I want you to actually have a conversation, right? So responding with, "Well, yeah, like that's a great idea. I thought the same thing." Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because and you'll see when we get into some of the other parts of the course, it's important that you're able to have these conversations, because you're going to need to have these conversations with yourself if you're a solopreneur. You're going to need to have these types of conversations with any contractors that you bring on. So if you hire an AI automation expert to come into your business to support you with creating some of these things, you're going to have to learn how to have those conversations. And if you hire people, even if you don't hire them internally as W-2 employees, if you hire them as contractors, if you outsource overseas, whatever the situation may be, you're going to need to be able to have these kinds of conversations, because a huge part of bringing AI into your business is understanding what your position on AI in your business is going to be. What is your position? What is your business's philosophy? What is your business's playbook as far as how your business specifically is going to utilize AI? Okay, so that's what I wanted to give you today. That's your first lecture. Now this one is pretty easy. This one is really easy. So I'm going to say that this one is due by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time, because tomorrow I'm going to be dropping another lecture. So your comments and your responses are going to be due by 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time this coming up Wednesday. Okay. And what I want you to do is, in the comments, I want you to give me your thoughts. I want you to listen to what it is that I have offered to you. And I want you to tell me what you think this means to you. I want you to tell me what your thoughts are on it. And then I want you to engage in a thoughtful conversation with someone else in the comments. Okay. I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.